You own an iPad, but you're an artist, which means you also own an Apple Pencil. You happens to also want a paper-like screen protector for your iPad, but you don't want to spend almost 50 freaking dollars on two pieces. Today, I'm going to show you the best way to own a paper-like screen protector without having to buy a paper-like screen protector. So if you are thinking about buying a pen tip or a paper-like themselves, please watch this video because I'm gonna show you an alternative way to get a paper-like screen protector. So let's get straight into it. The first thing you need is of course an iPad and an Apple Pencil, because without these, why would you need a paper-like screen protector in the first place? If you want to protect your iPad screen, you should already have a screen protector for your iPad, okay? Because why not? So to get this alternative paper-like screen protector, you need to prepare some stuff. First, you need a pencil case. Actually, more specifically, you need a knife. And don't ask me why I have a knife in my pencil case. Actually, I have two of them. Two knives. Next is you need a pen. It has to be a pen because a pencil won't work. I mean, it still works, but it doesn't work too well. So you need a pen. And you need a ruler. What the heck is this? And you need a ruler because you're gonna need it. Okay, so the most important component to this alternative screen paper-like screen protector is this. What is this, you may ask? It is a thermal laminating pouch, and it's really cheap. You can buy a pack of 100 with less than $10. So yeah, it's cheap, and if you mess up this time, you can get another one. So the reason why I use this is because even though it's glossy, you can see it's glossy, but the inside of the pouch is matte. And when you rub your pencil on it, it sounds like a paper. The only downside to this alternative screen protector is if you draw too much, it will create marks. It creates marks really easily. If I press down hard enough, you will see some marks on there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but yeah, it is what it is. And that's what you need. And for one piece of laminating pouch, you can get like two pieces from it. You see? Two, one side, two sides. So you can rip off half of it. Make sure you do it carefully. You also need a tape. You need tapes. Let me get my tapes. Any tape is fine. I'm going to use clear tape because that's the only tape I have. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I want you to do is to take off your iPad from your case if you have one. Okay, let's start actually putting the film onto your iPad. And it would be a good idea to have an iPad case because it will hold the film on your iPad a little bit better. So yeah, it's an optional thing, but yeah, whatever. So the next thing I want you to do is to measure the screen of your iPad. It doesn't have to be edge to edge. You just need a little bit outside of the border of the iPad here. No need too much, but yeah. After you mark the iPad shape into it, what I want you to do, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just need to be like, because you're not gonna draw out here, so you don't have to cover all the way out here. So yeah. So what I want you to do now is to look at your iPad, each sides, okay? For example, look on this size, okay? This size, it has a big empty space here. So you cut a rectangle on top of that size like this, okay? So this is the empty space. You're gonna cut off this, okay? Like so. Next is on this size, you see? This is kind of a tough one. You can sacrifice the speaker to make sure the film holds onto your iPad better. Or you can trim off the speaker yourself. So this is what I'm gonna do. And the speakers. So you wanna trim off this part right here. You don't wanna cut cover your speakers. So okay, so this size right here, you see this is the only gap it has. So yeah, just cut it off. Be perfect. Okay, after you marked everything, you're gonna cut it off. Okay, you're gonna cut it, and yeah. So this is the mark. As you can see, it's not the best, but yeah, all you need is some clear information to cut. Okay, after that, you're gonna take off all of the extra parts right here. And this is what you have, okay? This is what you're gonna have. These lines will wrap around the iPad and make sure it fits into the iPad. So and now you're gonna do it for the rest too. So after you cut it, it will look something like this. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks something like this, okay? The iPad will stay in the middle, and these things will wrap around your iPad. And these lines, the reason why I trim off these lines is to wrap around the gap and not interfering with the ports or buttons and speakers, okay? Now you're gonna get your iPad and let me wipe off the screen first. You're gonna make sure it's clean. Yeah, that's pretty much clean. So you're gonna put it down. As you can see, this part right here fits here, okay? Make sure the mat is facing up, not facing down, because you need the matte finish. Okay, let's make sure it's in place. Okay, now you can actually tape this into your iPad. It will look ugly, but it might look ugly, but it's better than spending 50 bucks, you know. If you're rich, then you can buy it. I'm not rich. Make sure it's tightly wrapped around the iPad, okay? Okay, if you want to trim off the camera, you can, but I'm not gonna do that today. Actually, I will, because I'm gonna put the case in. It's kind of a bad idea to use knife on the aluminum back. And to top everything off, I'm going to tape a few more, just to make sure it doesn't flops around like this. You see, you don't want those. It looks something like this. It will look ugly, but it works. You see, the matte, you can have the matte finish here. Okay, so the matte will still works with your iPad Touch, and also the pencil sensitivity to pressures and tilts. Okay, if I draw, as you can see, pressure still fine, and tilt still works. Okay, and it sounds and feel like a paper. Not 100% like a paper, but it has some friction. It has the sound of sizzling. I don't know what is it called. Scribbling on the paper with the pencil. And if you want to charge it, it will still works here. It will still works through the film, okay? And now if you want to put it back into your iPad case, it still works, but you have to do it carefully. So now I'm going to put it into the iPad case, and hopefully it works fine and not break. There you go. So there you go. So you got your Paperlike screen, matte screen. It's not the best because it's cheap. First of all, this paper is very thin, and when you scratch too much, it will show some marks on here. But overall, it still look like matte, and if you do it more carefully and not like me, it will look so much better. I will show you some clips of me drawing on here, and also show you how it sounds. So there you go, guys. This is my drawing with the alternative paper-like screen protector, quote unquote paper-like screen protector. But yeah, I finished it and I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty great. From the friction, it's not that great. I mean, it still feels like paper, but if you scratch it too much, it will get glossy and it will get slippery again. And if you're asking how it sounds, let's compare it to the real paper, which I have over here. Let's see. Wait, hold on. So I have my pencil here. And now I will try to draw. And now compare it to the Apple Pencil and the paper. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you think this video is helpful, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing because I'm going to do a lot of drawing content in the future. And if you somehow tried this out yourself, please comment on how it feels and if it's actually worth trying or experiencing. Thank you guys for watching and peace. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, I do a lot of drawings, and if you want to check out my other artworks, please go to my Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I will put the link in the description. And yeah, hope you guys like my artworks and also this video. And yeah, peace. Look at all of those scratches.